Speaker, being 1:30 a.m, it's probably not the time to get into a contentious issue, but I'm going to give it a crack by sharing some thoughts about the environment and climate change. Now, I don't believe in climate change. Rather, I accept the science of climate change, and these are two very different things. I'm sick of politicians using the word belief in this debate. I think they do it to make a fight or to posture, and that achieves nothing. The definition of belief is the acceptance of an idea, especially one without proof. But with this issue, there is undeniable proof. Science relies on evidence, not belief. I am proud to represent at least one climate scientist, Labradorian Dr. Johanna Nallau of Griffith University.
Pause the clock, please. Members, far too much conversation. If you are leaving, please leave. If you're having conversations in between the chairs, please stop or take it outside. Member for Bonnie, you have the call.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Labradorian Dr. Johanna Nallau of Griffith University, and we caught up earlier this year. Johanna got in touch after I posted about 30-year-old cabinet papers from the then Queensland National Party government discussing climate change, noting almost unanimous consent that global temperatures were rising. She engages young people who have concerns about our climate and reflected they think those who are now making decisions and policies will be long gone before the worst impacts materialise. We need sensible solutions, so I welcome the opposition leader's comments yesterday now that the LNP will unlock the benefits of green energy by mandating our power companies to invest in renewables. Sadly, the government have overseen not a single dollar of investment by CleanCo into new renewable energy capacity. They have blocked our electricity generators from competing with renewables, and that's seen workers laid off and even threatened CS Energy's credit rating. We need reliable baseload power, and increasingly that has to come from gas instead of coal. Burning gas does not produce emissions, but it does far less so than coal-fired power does. That makes the government's surprise 25% increase in the royalty rate for gas even more disappointing. It slugs a fuel source that we need to cut our emissions. We need to do more practically for our local environmental assets, the biggest of which, of course, is our beautiful Broadwater. I was disappointed to see a $2 million funding cut for the Gold Coast Waterways Authority in the budget. How does that keep our Broadwater clean? How does that protect Curlew Island and its unique wildlife? And, Mr Deputy Speaker, I talk about light rail a lot, so I'll add that it gave me great confidence to hear the opposition leader say she will actually work with Canberra to finally get Stage 3A to Burleigh built after we did not see a cent in this year's budget. More people using public transport means less emissions, and light rail is what the Gold Coast has chosen, and we need to roll it out across our city. We need cheaper public transport fares generally. The huge costs at the moment mean people drive their cars to Brisbane, causing extra congestion and doing nothing to lower our emissions. Climate change is real. We need action from across government to make more sustainable systems and to safeguard our state for future generations.
Thank you, Member for Bonnie. I call the member.